Everybody, Michael here from getfitover40.com with another review. And this is a basically a shaker review. I've done at least one, I think. Can't remember exactly how many I've done, but I know I've done another shaker review for sure. So you can check out my other reviews. I got different product reviews, and again, I've got another shaker review for you guys. But this is the FUELSHAKER PRO by FUELSHAKER, so you can go check them out at FUELSHAKER.com. I want to thank them for sending me this product for review. Comes nicely packaged in this really, sort of hard cardboard tube. And so you can just pull off the top here, and I'm just going to show you it really quickly. I'll get into it a bit more, but it's got to be one of the nicer fuel shakers out there. It's not the soft plastic kind like you're used to, It's got all this rubber coating on it. It does have individual compartments, which some other ones do, right? So you can check out other fuel shakers where you don't just load them up. This one you can put basically your powder in the bottom, and you can put your liquids in the top. So whether it be a sport, protein or whatever it happens to be, milk or water or soy protein or soya milk or whatever in the top. And it's got, what's really cool is also it has basically the bottom section, the lid, and it's basically a straight through cylinder here. So you can clean this really easy. That's one cool design. Again, super hard plastic, more like a plexiglass. So not that, cheap bendy stuff that most of them are made out of. This is again hard plastic with a rubber coated top, and it has this rubber coated, cap that screws on. It doesn't snap on, it screws on. So what I like about that is you don't have to worry about it popping off in your gym bag, getting all over your gym equipment on the gym floor, right? And then this bottom piece, this is the actual mixer right here, right? If you can see it. And it's also the lid to the bottom section. So you see that? You just basically kind of push it out. I don't know if you can see how I'm doing this. So as you push it out, it opens up, and you just pop this in there. So once your powder's in and your lid is on, it's all sealed up. Okay, see if we can get that. And it seals up in there, and just to pop it off, it opens it up and pops off. So pretty cool design. It keeps all of your, your liquids and your powders separate from each other, which is what you need. And then it also, acts as the shaker mixer and all of that. So that's pretty neat. It's a very interesting design, and it's really well designed. Now, let's get into a couple of the features and benefits quickly, because I do want to talk about that. It does also come with a little manual thing here. There's really not much to do, but it just shows you what you can do, or how to do it, how to load it up, how to get the mix out and everything, right? So it's pretty straightforward. It's not rocket science by any means. I did want to go over some of the features and benefits real quick so that I don't miss anything. Basically it has the signature FUELSHAKER Pro powder cartridge. That's their mixing cartridge that they use with that lid. Hassle-free push mixing system. So even though it's a little tight, like you do have to use some pressure, which is good. You don't want to just it accidentally going, being activated. But you do have to use a little bit of pressure. It works really, really well, okay? It also has the turbine-shaped agitator for perfect mix, so that's your mixing module in there. It's 100% leak-proof. The latchable loop for easy carry, so you can put this on stuff, hook it to things. Easy dual opening body for cleaning, so again, it's cylindrical, so you can get in there and clean out this main area, so you're not going to have to dig around trying to get all that hard packed on protein mix that's in all the edges and corners. Got that already. Dishwasher safe body, that's cool. Fits to almost any cup holder, so the size is good for cup holders in your car. Holds 600 milliliters of fluid, so the top portion holds 600 milliliters. The bottom holds 50 grams of protein powders or whatever supplements you're putting in there. It's also BPA free. All right, so what do I think about it? In terms of quality, design, build, just everything, aesthetics, it's a really quality product. This has got to be the best mixer I've seen. When you're looking at it, when you're holding it, it just feels like quality, right? Everything's firm. All of these rubber coatings they just scream quality. I like that it screws on and you're not going to have problems with leaking. I like that you can easily clean the main unit because it's accessible from both sides. And I like the design of the bottom and the fact that they've utilized the mixing disc as the lid, so you've got basically a dual purpose. It's just a very efficient design. So in terms of all of those aspects, this is a great mixer. Everything works really well. I've used it several times. It works great, you know, and sometimes you don't want to pre-mix your protein powder an hour before you drink it, right? You want to have it at the end because you want it when it's the freshest, you want it when it's the most nutritious. That's what this is going to allow you to do. Put your water or milk or whatever in the top, your protein powder, supplements in the bottom, and mix it together when you're ready, okay? So not when it just happens to be convenient in the kitchen. What I didn't like, really only one thing, is that this opening here at the bottom happens to be roughly the same size as my protein scoop. You might have a smaller scoop, so it's a little tough when you're dumping your protein in. Sometimes it gets along the edge there, and so when you want to put your disc on, if you got all this protein powder along the edge, my concern is that it might cause it to leak a little bit, right? So one way of getting around that, it gets just a little tricky. One way of getting around it is to sort of put your protein in, kind of hold it, line it upside down, and then flip it over instead of just trying to just, hey, oof, right? Sort of hope for the best and you get protein all over the place. So again, I would fill up my protein powder, pretend this is my protein powder, bring it up to here, and then just do that, right? That seems to work pretty good without making a mess. So that's just a little tip. Once you've mastered that, then this thing's good to go. Like I said, awesome unit, one of the best quality fuel shakers or mixers. I've some fuel mixers or mixers, protein shakers, protein powder mixers I've encountered to date. Will there be a better one down the road? Who knows? This is, I believe, is their second rendition. They have the fuel. They basically have the fuel shaker standard version, and this is their pro version. Okay, so check them out at FUELSHAKER.com. Again, thanks for sending this product for review. Awesome product. Thanks for watching another GetFitOver40.com video. Until next time, take care.